Hello everyone, welcome to this video review of the 8th Annual Tapping World Summit with me, Denny Dieritz from treasuretapping.com. Now for those of you who are joining for the first time, the Tapping World Summit is an annually held global event that gathers people from all around the world to talk about emotional freedom technique, or EFT, also known as tapping. Now, I'm not going to discuss the history of how EFT came to be in this video because you can search for that online, but what I can tell you is that EFT or tapping is being used more and more in today's world, especially in the modern medicine, because it's based on ancient Chinese acupressure techniques that make use of the energy channels or meridian points in your body to overcome various energy issues, whether that's for physical illnesses or also for mental illnesses. And the Tapping World Summit is a summit held by the Tapping Solution, by Nick Ortner and his family, Jessica Ortner, his sister, and also Alex Ortner. And together they've brought many EFT experts around the world to talk about the various ways we can use EFT tapping to resolve the various issues that we face in our life. Now, the tapping itself, or the summit itself, is free to attend. The 8th Annual Tapping World Summit, or this year, which is 2016, will begin at the 22nd of February, and it will last for 10 days. And in each day, there is usually 2, or in some days 3 sessions that you can attend in the red room and in the green room. And each day has a specific topic, and the experts that will be featured on that day will discuss that specific topic. I will scroll down this page later on and you can see the topics that you can listen to during the 8th Annual Summit. Now, although the summit you can listen to for free, but in case you miss some sessions because you don't have the time, or if you find a session that really resonates with you and you want to listen to it again or keep it in your library, then you have the option to upgrade to the gold package that you see here, which is the gold package Tapping World Summit Digital Library. And so in this video, I want to give you a brief walkthrough of what is the gold package is, so you can see for yourself whether you ought to upgrade your free membership or not, and whether it's worth it for you to buy and keep in your library. Okay, so in the top section of the page, you get the instructions on how to download and access your bonus files. This is a simple instruction for those of you who are familiar with the computer. I'm sure you can understand how to download files. And then we have a video, How to Tap with Jessica Ortner, which is learning the tapping points. If this is your first time doing EFT tapping, then you can watch this video and Jessica will walk you through how to do tapping on the specific tapping points on your body. As a note, I've been following the World Summit and also using tapping in my life since the 4th Annual World Summit, which is in 2012, and it has really helped me to resolve various issues, primarily facing money anxiety in my life and also issues in my relationship with my partner. In the early years, I've only used it for myself, but in the following years after, I started to promote tapping to my friends and my family and my partner to help them solve physical illnesses and also mental illnesses. And by that, I mean like mental issues such as negative emotions and limiting beliefs. I usually quite use it frequently for my partner when she has a migraine, and it helps to reduce the pain of her migraine. So you can watch How to Tap with Jessica Ortner to learn how to tap. And in the next session, we have the special pre-event only bonuses, which are videos from the recent and previous year's Tapping World Summits that you can only get if you order or if you upgrade your membership before the summit begins. So this year, the summit starts on the 22nd of February. If you buy the gold package or the platinum package, then you will get access to these videos. And if you don't, then you don't get access to these videos. Let's click on the first video, which is Bob Proctor, to see what it looks like. So it goes to a different page. And here you can watch the interview with Bob Proctor, which is from the 2011 Tapping World Summit. I'm going to pause that. And you can watch it for 49 minutes. And Bob Proctor is one of the most famous experts on personal development on various issues, including The Secret. Okay, let's go back. And we also have Carol Look, which is a well-known EFT expert, and Carol Tuttle, which is also a well-known EFT expert, and Dawson Church, who has written many books and has his own programs on EFT. Dr. Mercola, maybe some of you are familiar with him because he runs a very successful health website, and Patricia Carrington. I also have read some of her books. Joe Vitale from The Secret, Jack Canfield, which is one of my favorite authors of Chicken Soup for the Soul, Bruce Lipton, which offers a point of view of EFT from a biological or medical standpoint, Cheryl Richardson, which is one of my most favorite life coaches, Chris Carr, which I think is one of the most powerful women in the personal development field, and of course Louise Hay, one of the most successful women in publishing books on the topic of personal development. And we have Dr. Mark Hyman, which is, I believe this is from the 2014 Tapping World Summit, and also Nick and Jessica. They do a tapping session here. And we have Wayne Dyer from last year's Tapping World Summit. Now, Wayne Dyer has recently passed away, so you can enjoy his wisdom in this, one of the last videos that Nick Ortner did with Wayne Dyer. And this is Lisa Rankin, who offers EFT from a medical standpoint. And this is a documentary video or a documentation video where Nick helps a few everyday people resolve their issues with tapping. And we have several more videos from Dr. Christian Northrup and also Ian Le Van Sant, which is from this year's Tapping World Summit. And this video received a lot of positive comments, and many people loved this video. So if you upgrade to the gold or platinum package, you can get access to all these videos. And after that, we go to the basics, introduction to tapping. And this is the basic introduction that's always available in every year. And this is the diagram for the tapping points for your quick reference. And here are the gold level bonuses that you get if you buy the gold level package. A few extra recordings on curing your phobia, dissolving your stress, how to support your beloved pets. Yes, you can do that with tapping. How to get a healthy and trim body. Now those are the bonuses, and this is the main gold package Tapping World Summit digital library. And there are about 10 or 11 days including the last day. So on the first day, we have Nick Ortner and Jack Canfield talking about the keys to your future, creating the most vibrant, happy, and successful version of you. Now, Nick will be delivering one session, and Jack will be delivering one session too, and there will be a daily meditation that you can follow after these two sessions. Now, as you can see here, it says download access for this presentation will be available on Monday, February 22nd. So right now it's not available because the Tapping Summit has not begun yet. But once it has begun, then you can download it once the session has been streamed on that day. Alright? So if you purchase it before, you won't be able to download it yet because this Tapping Summit hasn't started. On the second day, we have Rewriting Our Conscious and Unconscious Inner Dialogue with Cheryl Richardson and Jessica Ortner, and also a daily meditation. And on the third day, we have a Creating New Paradigm Around Money and Work with Margaret Lynch and Brad Yates. Now, a special note about this is when I first attended my first Tapping World Summit, one of the days that was very influential for me was on the fourth day, where it featured Margaret Lynch and another expert, Pamela Bruner, which she is in this year's summit, and they talked about limiting money beliefs. Now, when I joined the Tapping World Summit, my main anxiety was about money issues in my life, and listening to these two extraordinary women, Margaret Lynch and Pamela Bruner, it really helped me to become calmer and more confident, and step by step, slowly but surely, deal with my money issues until I was able to triple my income over time. And Brad Yates is also known as the EFT Wizard. So this day, I'm really looking forward to this day to help me further advance my financial progress and success. On day 4, we have Tapping into Your Secret Weapon for Dealing with Illness with Julie Schiffman, who is an EFT expert for athletes, and Chris Carr, which, if you don't know, she has cancer, but she has a very serious stage cancer, if I'm not mistaken, and it's dormant, but she still can live a full life, and she helps people to live healthier lives by her movement, which is Crazy Sexy Life. Okay, so I think this is the first time Chris Carr is in the Tapping World Summit. And we have a daily meditation too. And on day 5, we have Ultimate Wellness Day, Healing the Body at All Levels with Carol Look, which is a very well-known EFT expert, and Rick Wilkes. And we have the third session with Dr. Patricia Carrington. She has developed a special addition to the EFT, and maybe she will deliver it in her session in this year's summit. And on day 6, we have Getting Unstuck, Taking Control of Overwhelming Emotions. We have Jean Montrostelli and Dr. Kim Duramal, and I think both of them are joining the Tapping World Summit for the first time. And day 7, Relationship Day, Finding Peace with the People from Your Past, Present, and Future. Now, if you have problems with your relationship, like many of the Tapping Summit attendees do, then you can join the summit with Alina Frank and Dr. Craig Weiner, and also Lindsay Kenny. And Lindsay Kenny is one of the trainers that worked with Ian Levan Sant, who was featured in an interview in the free video series of this year's Tapping World Summit. So I'm looking forward to this day also. And on the 8th day, we have The Inner Game, Creating a Balance with Yourself and the World. We have Dr. Mary Ayers and Carol Tuttle. And Dr. Mary Ayers is one of the friends of Wayne Dyer. Wayne Dyer mentions her in the interview video also. And on day 9, we have The Early Years, Giving Ourselves and Our Children a Better Start with Dr. Laurie Lydon and Dr. Christian Northrup and Donna Eden. Now, Dr. Laurie Lydon, I believe, her work revolves around helping genocide victims in Rwanda, if I'm not mistaken, as part of the Project Light. And she uses EFT to help the victims of the genocide era to overcome their trauma. And she also, I think Nick Ordner also has a foundation that helps with her movement. So if you purchase the gold or platinum package, some of it will go to charity to help Dr. Laurie's movement. And on day 10, we have Building a Better Tomorrow Today with Dr. Dawson Church and Gabriel Bernstein, which I believe is joining the summit for the first time also. And on day 11, we have Jessica Ordner. This is the last day, which is the Integration Process and Personal Peace Procedure, which the aim of it is to help you integrate everything that you have learned during the past 10 days, because there's a lot of material, especially if this is your first time, there's a lot of material, and the integration process helps to integrate all that you've learned so that you can embed it in your life and you experience the long-term benefits of it. Okay, so that's my brief walkthrough review video about the Tapping World Summit 2016 Gold Package. If you buy the Platinum Package, you get some extra bonuses, and also you get the CDs and the physical workbook, which is a folder containing all the documentation necessary in the workbook, sent to your physical address. So if you prefer to have CDs that you can put into your CD player or in your car as you go to work, but don't tap along as you drive your car, alright, because that's dangerous. If you want the physical workbook sent to your home so you can write on it and read it like a paperback or hardcover book, then you can upgrade to the Platinum Package and get some extra bonuses. Okay. If you want to upgrade to the Gold or Platinum Package, you can visit this page, which is the Tapping World Summit free event registration page, and there is a link below this video that will take you to this page. So click on that link to get to this page, and then enter your name and email address and press this button, register now, and it will take you to this page, which is the important message page that contains how to get unlimited access to the tapping recordings. And you can read the information on this page, including how to upgrade to the gold level access, which costs $97, or the platinum level access, or the platinum and gold level access, which costs $197. Again, you don't have to buy the gold level or the platinum level access, because you can listen to all the 10 days and all the sessions for free. But in case you miss a session, or there is one session that you find particularly valuable and you want to listen to it over again and again after the summit has ended, then you can choose to upgrade your free membership to the gold level access for all the digital recordings, or the platinum and gold level access if you want the CDs and physical workbook sent to your home address. Okay, this is Danny Dewitz from treasuretapping.com, and I'll see you in the summit.